hi again. Lauren decided to make another video, and I think Christy's making one tomorrow, and so I'm making another one too. And I put my laptop forward a little more so I can gesture a little easier. And last time it was on my legs and it wiggled weirdly when my legs moved, and that was kind of, anyway. So most of these questions are from Lauren because I'm pretty sure she's one of the only people still awake right now. Speaking of, I'm really like tired, so I'm probably gonna ramble even more and be even more incoherent. So yeah. So anyway, but that's totally fine that they're all from Lauren. I'm happy that she sent me a bunch of stuff and has a bunch of things to ask me, and that anybody wants to have another video of me talking a lot and stuff. So, and I'm in the mood, Wreck-It Ralph mood, after just seeing it for a third time. I would go again, but there's only 2 showings right now, which is kind of lame, but I was in the front row and it was crazy up there, like bright craziness right in your face. But it was cool, and like I said, I got King Candy like right there in front of me, which was great. Okay, speaking of King Candy, first question from Lauren is, what made me decide to roleplay with her King Candy rather than anybody else's? Well, you keep reblogging those like, how did you find my blog things, and I feel so terrible that I never answer them because I don't totally remember, because I'm one of those people that like blog hops and I follow one roleplay blog and I'm like, oh, this one looks cool because they're talking to someone, and that's how I find people usually. Like the Rancis I just followed, who was wonderful. If you're watching this, new Rancis person, I don't know if you will, but you're wonderful. Rancis is one of my favorites of the Sugar Rush racers, so I was really happy to find an awesome Rancis. Anyway, so I probably followed King of Confections. I was going to follow them when they were the normal King Candy, and then they saw the movie, and they were like, whoa, okay, we gotta change this up, and they made it into the King Candy who is very messed up, which he's having problems right now, and I feel horrible, but, so, anyway, I probably found you through them, and, well, I already explained the story of how I started talking to you, but, I had already liked your King Candy a lot. I liked that it was the Cybug King Candy. I love all incarnations of King Candy, really, but that one is just really cool, and, I don't know, I liked yours a lot. He was really great, and I still love him, obviously. And I wouldn't reblog, or I wouldn't, well, I would roleplay with other King Candies. I wouldn't just like refuse them, but you will always be my number one and my favorite. And yeah, and the fact that you even wanted to do anything with me, especially because I was in a roleplay blog, I was so flattered and just really happy, and you're so nice, and now everything is awesome. But yeah, I don't know if that really helped, but I do love your King Candy the best, most. No offense to other King Candy blogs, you're all really great, and I love following all of you. But yeah, I just adore Lauren's King Candy. He's very interesting. I think one of the things that I liked was, first of all, your thoughts on King Candy in relation to Turbo, because there's a lot of different thoughts on that, and all of them are really cool, but I like yours, and I like the whole ordeal he's dealing with kind of wanting to reform and be good, and especially now that he's got like someone like Juby, who's really sweet and very good, and who knows what would happen if he went like dark side kind of thing with her, because she is a sweet little girl, but he struggles with that because it's kind of like, you know, he wants power back and all that stuff. So it's just really interesting, and it makes a cool dynamic and especially with Latte in the mix, who I haven't elaborated totally on her storyline, wink, which I'm surprised nobody's asked about that, but it's kind of cool because I don't know if I want to splurge on everything. I like giving little bits here and there. But anyway, so like I said, there's kind of not a huge parallel, but she's got something in her past that's definitely not great either. And so it just makes for interesting things because she's definitely never wants to go back to doing something dark sort of again, and he struggles with that. And yeah, anyway, that was rambling already. Oh god. Opinions on Candace. Oh my gosh, Candace. She's great. It makes such once again, interesting dynamics between her and even just her and King Candy. Like, the fact that King Candy is the nice one of the two. I mean, not saying that King Candy isn't nice, but just, it's funny. Like, I don't know. It's just really interesting, especially because when he first turned into a chick or whatever, he was kind of more himself a little. And then he kind of started changing, but he was still, it wasn't totally yet. I mean, there was that thing with, I think Latte sent something to get a kiss or something, and Candace was like, which I don't know if she was totally Candace right there, but anyway, she picked Latte up and stuff was happening, and poor Juby Mun's like, why aren't they kissing? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not really, and stuff. And it was just interesting to watch her arc as she slowly became more her own person, to the point of, well, last time a kiss thing happened, obviously that, I guess that's why she hates Latte now. I don't even know. She just, but it's not bad. It's just like, once again, more interesting dynamics, and it's just, she creates a cool parallel with him, and it's nice like having them both when they're replying to stuff, because once again, it just makes things really interesting to have King Candy being like, I'm sorry, she's kind of a bitch, and then she's like, well, and I don't know, it's just cool. That I'm so bad at answering anything. I don't know if any of that makes sense, but, and like I've said before, I like that I've done things before where like the romantic partner doesn't like the best friend or whatever, and like there's that thing. So in this, it's Candace doesn't like Latte, and King Candy doesn't like the other King Candy Cybug, and it's fun, you know, like, and we don't know whether Latte and the other King Candy Cybug would just be like, I don't know, we're just hi, and be cool with each other, while everybody else is like, nah, but we don't know. They haven't interacted really yet. So it'll be interesting to find out that stuff, and just in general things. Yeah, so I love Candace. That's there you go, the simplest thing. Okay, my thoughts on original characters for Wreck-It Ralph. Well, obviously, I not that I feel obligated, but you know, I have a original character for them, so of course I'm gonna be good with that. There's definitely a lot of Sugar Rush Race. I can never do that right. But they all are unique, at least the ones that I've seen. So, you know, that's really cool. Considering it's kind of like a boxed in kind of thing, like they have to be this age and all that stuff, that people can still make it their own sort of thing. I almost made a Sugar Rush Racer, but then I did Latte instead, and I'm happy that I did. But I think it's fun, and you know, it just adds more people to everything. So I'm good with original characters. I'm good with obviously, and yeah, I think it just makes things more fun and adds more elements to everything. And people come up with really awesome original characters, like to the point that you want them to be in the thing. So I think people should let creativity go and do their thing. I don't know if that made sense. Anyway, I like them. I like seeing them. That was an anon, by the way, and this is maybe the same anon or a different one, I'm not sure. Tell us, what about some of your original characters. I'm so bad. I don't really have a lot of them. I have to, I don't know, I'm one of those people that's better at writing for characters that already are existing, which is why I want to either write for cartoons or for comics, because I'm a big kid. Because there's already a preset character, and I can get into their head and write them like so. I had to toot my own horn or whatever, but you know, I that's a talent of mine, is reading characters and understanding what makes them tick and stuff. But making my own, man, I don't know. I have troubles with that. I think it's because I overthink it, and I feel like I'm taking things from other characters that I like, and then I feel like I'm just copying a bunch of traits from characters, and then I feel bad and stuff. But I do have a character. He exists in the mythology, but I tweaked him to make him my own or whatever. In Voodoo or Hoodoo, they have Loas instead of gods, and there's a Loa of like drinking and sex and all of that fun stuff named Baron Samedi. And I've had a story in mind with him forever, where because voodoo originated in Haiti and then it moved up to New Orleans, and he moved up with it, and to get away from his crazy wife. So he's estranged from her, and I don't know if that made sense. But anyway, so he's out hanging out in New Orleans, just doing his thing and having fun, basically, and then of course something puts a kink in his plans, and it's a girl, and he's kind of torn because he likes that she's smart enough to be figuring things out, but she's screwing up his stuff, man. And but the whole thing is it's supposed to be from his perspective, and you don't know the whole time because he lies to you, and then you find out later he was lying about something, so it's an unreliable narrator. And he's a bad guy, sort of. I mean, he's a Loa of death, by the way. I forgot about that part. And he cons people all the time, and he does bad things, but he's really charming, so you're like, I don't know what to feel about you. And so the whole thing is it's supposed to make the reader, like, not uncomfortable, but like conflicted the whole time. Like, is he lying to me? Why do I like you? I shouldn't like you. You're probably going to do something horrible to this chick. We just don't know. Anyway, so I don't know if I'll ever do something with him, really. But it would, yeah. So there's him. I have a story in mind that I actually am writing a piece of for class, where I'm in a mythology class for Greek and Roman mythology, and there's the Iliad, and Oh Brother, Where Art Thou was a film by the Coen brothers, and they took the Odyssey, which is another Greek epic, and they put it in a modern, more modern at least, place, basically. And so there's Ulysses instead of Odysseus, and so it's got kind of like the same basic plot sort of thing and characters sort of with similar traits, but you know, it's different obviously because of where it is. And I was like, how could you do that with the Iliad, which is this big fight? It's the Trojan War. And so I thought it would be cool to take it and put it in like the 20s, 30s era and have it be mobster families, and they're fighting over speakeasies, like property of that. And it's Italians versus the Irish and all those stuff. So I guess technically those guys are original characters, sort of, because even though they're based on the characters in the Iliad, you know, I've made them my own, sort of. So yeah, that doesn't really answer anything again, but I'm just, like I said, I'm not, Latte's kind of my main original character. I don't know if that's sad, but, yeah. Let's see. Lauren again. Being a jerk. No, I love her. But my thoughts on Morgan and King Candy. I mean, obviously I'm going to be biased. And, I mean, I would never, ever say, like, you have to have Latte with King Candy. Or, because, you know, I think it should play out the way it feels natural to play out, if that makes any sense. Like, for me, the characters have a life of their own, and they kind of take over. Like, you're writing, but it's them doing the action. I can't explain things. But, like, I'm not actively, like, I'm going to do this with Latte so she'll end up with them. Like, it's all her. She's her own character, and she does things that I'm like, you're kind of an idiot, but okay, you know. So I think if it feels natural, like whatever, I feel really bad for Morgan, and I just, I feel bad. But then I would feel bad for Latte if he did end up with her, because she would be really sad, but she would still stick to her post and try to be his advisor. She would just have very painful feelings if she saw them together. And it would be hard on her psyche. But, I mean, not to dissuade anything. Once again, just like I said, to me, it's what seems natural, feels natural for Lauren, or more case, King Candy. What he wants to do, it's his life and his love life. So, and either way, people are going to be sad, which is sad, really. But hopefully, somebody else will come along for somebody and things will be okay. I know we love drama, but I feel bad when people are upset, even if it's just characters. So, I don't know, once again, if that answers anything. But basically, just let the characters do their thing and fall in love and be with who they're supposed to be with. Like, the cuteness that is Candace and the other King Cybug. Like, that totally came out of nowhere, and I was like, I don't know what's happening right now, but it's really cute. And so, you know, that was... it fell into place. So, yeah. Are you a Homestuck, from Lauren? Yes, I am a Homestuck. I just actually finished reading. I keep missing updates because I actually don't even know that they happen unless somebody on my dash says they happen. So someone was talking about the update that just happened tonight, and I looked and I had like a bunch of pages, and I was like, damn. But I caught up. And I won't spoil anything. But yes, I like Homestuck. I can't even remember how long ago I got into it. I like read it over the course of like months, probably. Like every night I would just like read some while I was watching something else, because I'm a horrible multitasking person. But yeah, my favorite troll is actually hard to say. I really love Rufio, which that's kind of a spoiler. Sorry. Everything is spoilery with Homestuck though. But and Carcat, I love that angry little screaming person. He's just really precious though. I love him. I love Dave. I love everybody. I love Kanya. I love Rose and Kanya. But anyway, I don't want to go into a bunch of stuff with that and get angry people, because I'm pretty much cool with everything considering Homestuck, you know. I'm really easygoing. I'm not like an angry shipper with any of that. So anyway, but yes, I like Homestuck a lot. And yeah. La la la. What made me like King Candy? This is a loaded gun question. I'm going to go on forever. It's already almost 20 minutes. This is going to add like, I don't know how long. Anyway, when I first saw Wreck-It Ralph, it was the day it came out. I didn't know... I'm one of those people that doesn't want to know anything about a movie when I go into it. So, like, I'd seen trailers. I didn't actively look them up. I just happened to see some trailers. I'd been excited about it since I saw the first trailer because I love video games and it looked really great. So, I wasn't expecting there to be a villain. I just thought it was going to be like a finding yourself story. I didn't really think there was going to be a villain in it. And I knew King Candy was in it because, I mean, he's in the trailers, and I knew Alan Tudyk, who I love, was doing the voice, but I wasn't, like, when I went into it, I thought he was either going to like Ralph or Felix. I was kind of torn between them, and I was like, when I see this movie, it's going to help me figure out which one I like better. And then the movie was like, no, you're going to like this completely other character that you didn't even see coming, and yeah. So, but he's just... everything. His lisp is adorable. His expressions, his mannerisms, his outfit, like his little puffy like pantaloons. I don't even know, but and Helen Tydek did an amazing job with his voice and the inflections and just his little giggles, even if he's upset about something. And I don't know, just something about his personality. Like, he's charming and sweet and really funny, and but you almost feel like something is like you know he's either going to be a jerk just in the sense that he's a royal and he doesn't want anybody messing with his kingdom, but no, and it ended up he was a villain, and then that like enhanced it even more because he was so surprising as a villain. Like, it was like, oh, maybe he's not so bad because maybe he's just trying to make sure Vanellope doesn't die horribly. And then, oh no, he is actually a villain. And oh no, he's Turbo, which was like, I didn't see it coming at all. I freaked out. And then, oh my god, he's a giant freaking awesome cybug that is kind of terrifying at the same time. Oh my god. And it just kept getting better. And, Jesus. And like, every time I see it, I just fall in love with him even more. And I'm like, how is this possible? What are you doing to me? You horrible person. No, I love it. His tongue, which sounds really weird, but when he does his little lisp and it sticks out sometimes, just everything he does is freaking precious. Like, he's evil as hell and does horrible things, but he's still really cute. And it's like, how? How? And he's charming, like I said, and just, I don't know. I wish I had a definitive, this is the thing that did it. I guess if I had to say one thing, it would be that he surprised me so much, because I like characters that are engaging and they have depth to them. I'm a huge character person. If I don't like the characters, I'm not going to like the thing, a movie or a book or whatever. Even if the concept is good, I have to really get attached to the characters. And I got attached to almost everybody in Wreck-It Ralph, but he definitely was a strong one. And I just adore King Candy a lot. And yeah, so I don't know. None of this is probably answering anything. Thoughts on Vanellope? I love Vanellope. I think she's friggin' precious. Like, Jesus. She's annoying, but she still manages to come through as really freaking cute, and you just want to pap her little face, and I don't even know. I love that Sarah Silverman did her voice. She was perfect. I love her facial expressions because they kind of look like Sarah's, and she just has like these, like the way her smile is and stuff, like little things that are just really great. I love her buck teeth. Just her interactions with Ralph are great. I love that they weren't really friends right off the bat, and even when they are friends, they still have that friction and they kind of mess with each other like a brother and sister kind of thing, and it's just really cute. And she was a really good female character. I actually don't like them, not because they're female, but because they're usually badly done because they're female, if that makes sense. But she was great, and so was Calhoun, so I was really happy with that. And she's just a little cutie. And I know there's confliction because, her and King Candy are kind of, they clash and stuff. And even I, like, with Latte talking to Vanellope, I'm like, because she's the king, it's kind of awkward, just Latte's position. But I love them both. I like had those conflicting, like, I don't want you to die, but I don't want you to die either, and like back and forth tuggings with the big, like, boss battle kind of stuff with all of them and everything. And I didn't want anybody to die because I loved everybody. So yeah, she was great. And thoughts on the four of us. You, me, Tori. I am Tori. That's okay. And Morgan Munn being quintet. Latte, Julie, Morgan, Queen Candy, and King Candy. I love that we have our, like, little niche of people. Like, I had a roleplay blog. You can probably figure it out, but I'm not going to say it just because I feel really bad. I haven't abandoned it exactly, but I don't know, I just never got as engaged as I have with Latte, which is surprising because the character I was doing was a canon character, and this one is an original character, and you know, sometimes people they don't end up getting picked up by anything and a part of the main action, and in this case, she's the one original character out of a group of canon characters. I mean, Morgan's not canon for Wreck-It Ralph, but she's still a canon character, and I feel really privileged. Like Jesus, like I felt privileged from the start, being able to be so interconnected with a King Candy. Like, geez, that's I don't even know. I feel really honored, really, about that. And I just love all their interactions. I mean, obviously, Latte and King Candy. I love Latte and Juby. Like, I inflict my own, like, there's so many motherly feelings between Latte and I, and we're just like, over her. Just want to keep her safe forever and cuddle her, and and the extreme friction between Candace and Latte, and Morgan and Latte's weird, like, I don't know what to call it. It's really sad. Trying to be friends, but awkwardly, like, we both have this thing, and it's just really sad because they're still trying to be good to each other and not hurt each other, but they kind of are inadvertently, and it's hard to fix that. But I love it. I love that they're kind of King Candy's core group, like what keeps him grounded, sort of, or at least that's what you kind of gather, and that's really sweet. And it's like, I can't believe someone of mine is included in that. It's just feelings. But yeah, so I love it. I love our little group. I love that I have like people I rely on, like obviously the Muns, because I love you all. But just like, I'm never coming on and like, oh, I probably won't get anything today, or nobody will pay attention to me, which sounds weird, but like, pay attention to me. But it's just nice knowing that I have people to interact with. Like, I know for sure I have someone, and it's just really nice being able to interact with such awesome people all the time. And I know I should branch out more and do more with more people, but I love our stuff so much that I'm just like, no, I'm good. I'll just keep going with the threads I have, and waiting patiently for the King Candy one because of the story, which I have to watch your video to hear your answer to my question, which probably won't give me anything more on it, but that's okay, because I didn't figure you would, but I had to ask anyway, because I'm excited. Not to rush you, but I keep thinking about it and going, oh, I have a thing coming, maybe. And it's just nice. I guess because I'm used to being the one writing things for people, so it's like, oh, I'm getting something that's writing. I love getting art too, but it's just cool. And I get to see somebody else's writing, and I don't know, it's just really neat. So yeah, I'm totally going off as usual. Hold on a sec. People are talking to me, which is nice. It's my sister. If she's watching, hi. I love you. Okay, last question. Can I enlighten you on some of the plots for the Drabbles, please? From Lauren. Okay, I got Drabbles from Lauren, obviously, and Juby, it's mine, Christy. For Latte and King Candy, I got Nightmare, Kiss, Home, Scars, Solace, and Death, which is sad. I'm trying to think, what do I have planned out? For Nightmare, it's going to be Latte having a nightmare about King Candy, since he's already had a nightmare about her from an Anon. So I figure it's her turn, since I keep being too chicken to replug those. So yeah, it'll probably be harsh. Kiss. It's gonna be cute. Definitely. I think what I had in mind so far, and don't hold me to any of this because I change my mind a lot on things if I get inspired by a song or something. But because she's one of those people where if she gets anxious, which happens a lot, she just talks really fast. Like it just comes out because she just like she's afraid to let any word get in because she's afraid of what they might say, sort of thing. So even though it makes it even more awkward and everything, she just talks really fast and probably incomprehensibly and looks really like oh. And so if he's just like okay, stop, and trying to get her to just calm down and chill out for a second, and she's just too like whoa and panicky, and then just smack. Not smack, that sounds horrible. Not like, but like macking, yeah. And then she would be like, oh, and then she would finally shut up, and he would be like, there you go. And yeah, it'll be cute. Hopefully, I want it to be cute. And home, which is living together, which is really freaking cute. Oh my god. Because just he's so big. I love size differences. Let me tell you how much I love size differences. There's a reason. One of the reasons I love Heroes Cuties is just size differences. I love that, and especially big ones. And King Candy is huge, obviously, and Latte is very small, just in general, like to any other human. And then obviously she's even tinier to him, and that's just really cute to me. I love that so much. And so probably just I don't know what I'm gonna do for that. Him all curled up and her somewhere hidden in all of the. It'll be cute. I'll try to make it cute anyway. And she would make him coffee and breakfast and I don't know. I'm excited for that one though. I love stuff like that, like living together. Babies. Scars. Scars is interesting because I don't know which one to do for that. I'm thinking it'll probably be Latte. She definitely has some scars. Past stuff. Ooh, you're gonna get a little bit more. I don't know how much more, but I'm probably an angry King Candy if she says how exactly she got those scars. So that'll be interesting. Especially because I don't know if he would have scars. He's got like hard outer shell kind of stuff. I mean, he probably can get scars, but so yeah. So probably Latte, but I'm not totally sure. Solace, which is comforting. I don't know about that one yet. I haven't thought about it. Maybe Latte comforting King Candy about his whole dilemma thing, with the good and evil, sort of thing. Maybe. I was thinking, or it could be him consoling her about her emotions kind of stuff, but I never liked doing that yet when because obviously we're kind of figuring out where that kind of stuff is going and who's going with who, sort of thing. Sorry, that was a weird sound. Ghosts, no. Sorry, that sounded so weird. This is the best video. No, it's not. Anyway, so I don't like to infer where that's going to go. I mean, obviously, I kind of have to with like Kiss but I don't like to, just because I don't want to be like, and then this happened, and then if it doesn't, or it makes someone feel obligated for it to, no, I just don't want to overstep my boundaries kind of thing. So it'll probably be her consoling him, maybe. Yeah. Death. Oh, sad. I guess because last time with Mourn, I did her mourning him. It'll probably be vice versa. And yeah, that's all I got so far. probably be sad, might have something to do with Candace, considering her prompts, which are hate, which is them hating each other. Latte just, she doesn't hate her though. She feels really bad that Candace hates her, which is weird, but she feels bad about the kiss and that, all that stuff. But there's a point where Latte will probably be like, okay, you know, I don't really deserve this. I may deserve some things, but come on now, why do you hate me so much? So it might be something along those lines, like just her finally getting fed up with it and being like, come on, I'm not doing anything new. So maybe. Murder. Ooh, that's why I said it's gonna get bloody up in here, because it is. Because I like gore. I'm sorry. I'll try not. I mean, like, it won't be like way overdone to the point of like this isn't even necessary. But you know, it'll not be fun for Latte. She's gonna get probably disemboweled or something. I don't really know, but it's not gonna be pretty for anybody. So, and insane, which is like somebody in a mental hospital, and the other one is the doctor. It'll probably be Candace with Latte being the doctor, just since in murder it's gonna be Latte getting horrible things happening to her. But, and it kind of makes more sense. But weird sound still. So yeah, probably something like that. And then for Juby, she picked home, which is again really cute. Latte living in Jubilina's house is just really precious, cause like, if Juby had any bad dreams, she could just curl up with Latte and stuff like that. It'd be really cute. So yeah, I don't know for sure, but probably something like that. I keep doing things with home with like them sleeping near each other, but you know what? That's cute. So, and them making stuff for each other would be really cute too. Like Juby making her little cherry pie, and then Latte would make things, obviously, and they could make things together. Aww, so cute. And it's funny because it was like 5 seconds, not really, but pretty soon after I made Latte's account, Christy pointed out, like, how cute would it be if they made like this makeshift family with King Candy and Juby and Latte, and I immediately was like, oh, cute, and we all kind of were like, oh. And I mean, obviously things have changed since then. We now have a Queen Candy and all kinds of stuff, but I still hold on to that core idea because it's really cute. And at the very least, I like Latte being there for Juby, and it's just, it gives Latte something, and she hasn't had something to hang on to for a while, so it's just really nice for her. And especially with things being rocky with King Candy, really Juby is her constant right now. She knows she can rely on Jubilina to be sweet and care, and to be cared about, if that makes sense. Like, Latte knows no matter what, she's allowed to care about Juby to the full extent, and which is a lot. But right now with King Candy, she feels conflicted. Like, she doesn't feel like she should care about him as much as she does because of her position. I mean, like, as an advisor, you're supposed to care about the king, but obviously, but not in the way that she does. And she doesn't want to be unprofessional. She doesn't, I mean, she does, but, you know, she would feel bad kind of like abandoning her post, sort of, unless he was okay with it, obviously, but she's very conflicted. But like I said, so Juby is her constant, and that's really nice. Wow, off topic. Prank. That's really cute. One of them playing a prank on the other one. It'll probably be Juby playing a prank on Latte, and it'll be something like really cute that's not even, you know, like Lloyd would play horrible pranks on them. At least I picture Lloyd playing really mean pranks, and Juby's would be like really sweet, really when you get down to it. But Latte would be like, "Oh, you got me, you got me." Juby would be really proud of herself and would be cute. Everything's cute. I keep saying cute, but everybody's cute. Everybody. And warmth, which is them getting warm, which once again, horrible things. Probably coming home from like playing in the snow area of Sugar Rush, and they're all like freezing and everything, and Latte would make them some hot cocoa, and they could curl up under a blanket together and warm up and just babies, cuties. So yeah, I probably actually gave way too much away. Now everybody knows what to expect. Sad. Especially because you said some of the plots, not all of them, and I did all of them. But like I said, some things could change, and when they don't, I'm sorry. Lauren made me give everything away. Nothing's interesting anymore. But I guess that's it. These are really fun. I'm excited to hopefully get off here and watch Lauren's. I feel kind of weird that I did this without seeing hers. I don't know why. But, I'm glad people like hearing me ramble for longer than Lauren. Oh no. I'm sorry, Lauren, I broke it already. Christy might break it tomorrow. Man, if we keep doing this though, it's gonna end up being like hour-and-a-half long things. Nobody wants to hear me talk. Anyway, thank you for sending a bunch of questions, Lauren. I love you. I love role-playing with you. I'm excited to see your video. Yeah, and I'm excited to see Christy's tomorrow. And now I gotta get back to Morgan Munn and I's really depressing roleplay where Latte is making coffee as a little worm. Speaking of, I think tomorrow, towards the end of the day-ish, was when she was changed, will be 2 days, I believe. Unless I'm being a dummy and counting wrong. But I may just do it then, because I keep forgetting, like, she's talking to Rancis right now, and she should be a worm, but I've totally forgotten. Rancis will not talk to a worm, so you know. And, it was good for the Morgan roleplay, but I don't know. I liked it, Anon, whoever sent it, like, it was really funny. But, I think we're done with it. So, I mean, obviously there'll be tomorrow, so if anybody wants to see Wormy Latte and have her be really upset that they're seeing her, do it tomorrow, because I think that'll be it. At some point in the day, I'll just be like, bye-bye. She's now normal again, and she'll be like, so excited. She will be the happiest Latte. Anyway, so yeah, that is updated stuff. I think I'm up to date on every other roleplay. Maybe not the Rancis one, because he probably replied while I was talking. I love that Rancis one. He's really good. You should go follow him. He's Peanut Butter Prince. Go check that Rancis out. I'm trying to think of any other shoutouts. I don't know. I think I'm done. I should stop now. Thank you, and I don't know when I'll be doing this again, when everybody else is, because apparently I'm really bad with peer pressure, and I give in every time. But this is fun, so it's okay. Yeah, so I'll see you guys, or not really, talk to you guys next time. Bye.